So when we come into Ranksnap, first thing I'm going to want to do is create a project. There's a couple of different ways that you could do this in terms of projects. If you've got 5 or 6 different clients that are all lawyers, you might decide that you just want to create a law project. And let's say I signed up to reddit.com manually. Let's forget this software for a second. Let's just say I went to reddit.com and I was to create an account. Once I create an account on here, I can share 1 link, I can share 10 links, I can share 1,000 links, whatever, okay, under that one account. So I might come into Reddit and I might create a profile where I'm going to share loads of different stuff about law. If that was the case, because I had lots of clients that were lawyers, I could create a new project and call the project law, okay, and I can say, this is for all my law clients, okay? Now, if I was to do that, this could potentially be a good way to use the software in that, as I said, once I've got this Reddit account created, attorney 1 can be posted to this account, attorney 2 could be posted to that account, attorney 3, attorney 4. I won't be spending fortunes on credit, and I'll be building up the authority of this individual account where I can just keep reposting clients. That's one way of doing it with projects. Another way, if you really want to make sure that when you create a blog or a social bookmarking account, you don't ever want your client to find that and then say, well, who's this other attorney? Who's this other attorney? If you want to keep things completely separately because you don't want to muddle your clients up if you're doing client SEO, then you can just create a new project and you could just call it the name of an actual client. So in this case, one of my lead gen sites is Hairdressers Chorley, and I'm just going to say Hairdressers Chorley lead gen. And in this case, the projects I'm only going to use whenever I want to post anything about Hairdressers Chorley, and I would not share any other clients, any other lead gen sites to it. How you choose to structure that is entirely up to you. There's no right or wrong way. It's just purely down to whether you want to use the same accounts multiple times for multiple different clients, or if you want to stick to, okay, no, I'm going to just do one project per client and then move on. Okay, in this example, I'm going to use Hairdressers Chorley lead gen as a new project. So that's the first step right there. Now, the next step that I like to do, slightly different to the way that some of you guys might have used this in the past, is that if we go to a website, let me just type something in, hairdresserschorley.strikingly.com, okay? If I type this into Google right now, we can see here that hairdresserschorley.strikingly.com, there's a post on here that was created today. Hairdressers Chorley. Chorley has its own share of hairdressing, beauty salons, blah, blah, blah. It's got a link in there, and it's got the NAP, which is the address, the postcode, and phone number, okay? This has actually been created by Ranksnap. It's just a blog post that's got about 400 words on it. It's got a link pointing back to the website, and then it's got the address, telephone number at the bottom of it. I made a mistake when I was spinning this, so it says Hairdressers Chorley ? That's my fault. I was messing around with the spin tags. I'll explain that to you when I show you how to create one of these. But basically, this is what the tool did for me. It went to strikingly.com. It registered hairdresser in Chorley.strikingly.com. It posted an article title. It posted a full article. Then it put a link back to my website, and it dropped the address in there. All I had to do was say to the software, go to this website, submit that information, and off it went. Okay, again, much quicker than me doing it manually.